Welcome to the Profitable Wellbeing Podcast, the podcast dedicated to helping wellness business owners and entrepreneurs better understand their finances and increase profitability. Dream big and create meaningful business plans and plan exit strategies for long-term financial success. Now, let me introduce you to your host, Nicola D. Cross.
Welcome back to episode 10 of the Profitable Wellbeing Podcast, where I talk about the essential strategies and insights that help wellness professionals like you build a financially successful business while staying aligned with your passion for helping others. In today's episode, I'm unpacking the concept of limiting beliefs and how they may be holding you back from reaching your full potential, both personally and professionally. If you have ever felt stuck, struggled to break through to the next level, or found yourself hesitating to try something new because of a setback, then this episode is for you. I'll explore why these mental blocks form, how they impact your business, and most importantly, the steps you can take to move past them and truly unlock the potential of your wellness business. So if you're ready to ditch what's holding you back and take empowered action towards your goals, then grab a coffee and let's go. Now, I've just finished reading a great book, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, and it got me thinking about how it relates to entrepreneurs, especially in the wellness sector. Tolle's message of releasing past limitations to focus on the present is an actual game changer. It's a concept that, when applied to business, can truly unlock potential. But here's the thing, many of us are weighed down by beliefs that we are barely aware of, shaped by past business challenges, setbacks, or failures. These hidden beliefs can hold us back without us even realizing it. In the wellness industry, where a sense of presence and personal alignment are fundamental, these concepts are even more impactful. In this article, I offer 3 key ways you can transform these limitations into strengths using actionable techniques, personal perspectives, and case studies from the wellness field. So how can letting go of these old patterns unleash a whole new era for your business? The first strategy is moving from self-judgment to self-compassion, the power of letting go. In the wellness industry, we talk a lot about self-compassion, but it is often easier to preach it to clients than to apply it to ourselves. We all hold on to the judgments about our past failures or shortcomings, which shape our confidence and our decision-making skills. One of the common limiting beliefs that I hear in coaching sessions with wellness professionals goes something like this: I can't charge premium prices because I'm not a real expert yet, or I don't know enough to stand out in my field. These beliefs are often based on self-judgment. Consider the story of a wellness coach, Sarah, who poured months of time, money, and energy into planning her first wellness retreat. The marketing campaign didn't generate the expected interest, leading to low registration numbers. She was forced to cancel the event, and the sting of the failure stung her for months. Despite her skills and knowledge, she doubted her ability to lead a successful retreat again, seeing this past setback as a sign that maybe she wasn't cut out for running retreats. Sarah was unknowingly letting a past experience define her present decisions. Every time she thought about launching another retreat, she felt a wave of self-doubt. But by working together, Sarah began to shift her mindset. She learnt to ask herself, am I making this decision based on past assumptions or on my current potential? The subtle question was a turning point for her. She saw that her previous experience not as a failure, but as a learning opportunity. In her second attempt, she reframed her approach, allowing herself to be open and flexible. This time she embraced smaller group sizes and focused on her authentic message rather than just filling the room. Not only did the retreat sell out, but she also discovered her own passion for the intimate, hands-on experience that aligned with her own personal style. By letting go of self-judgment and replacing it with self-compassion, Sarah was able to reframe failure as part of her journey to success. If you find yourself held back by past judgment, try the simple journaling practice each morning. Write down one past experience that is still affecting you and reframe it with a statement of self-compassion. For example, I did my best with the resources I had, or I learned something valuable from that experience. This exercise will help you practice viewing the past through the lens of growth and self-compassion, transforming self-criticism into self-awareness. The second strategy is about embracing setbacks as learning opportunities, reframing failure in your business. As only you know, the wellness sector is competitive, and many business owners feel that one failed launch or a weak marketing campaign defines their capabilities. This fear often prevents entrepreneurs and business owners from taking risks or pursuing strategies that could benefit their businesses. However, when we view setbacks as learning opportunities rather than barriers, we begin to build resilience. Let me tell you about a client with a wellness studio and how he has turned a marketing setback into a growth moment. Michael, a certified yoga instructor who has set up his own wellness studio. He struggled with marketing initially, especially digital marketing. His first attempt to launch a paid course on mindfulness flopped. Despite having a solid CV, he only had 2 sign-ups. He felt frustrated and embarrassed. Letting this experience dictate his approach to digital marketing, he decided it just wasn't for him. Over time, however, he decided to try a different approach. He focused on creating content that resonated with his local community and provided free online classes as a way to introduce his teaching style. Gradually, people in his community began to trust his expertise, and when he reintroduced his paid course 6 months later, the response was far different. This time he had over 50 registrations within the first 2 weeks. His initial setback wasn't a failure, but a powerful learning experience. He realized that his first attempt lacked clarity and audience connection. By reframing that setback as a valuable lesson, Michael became resilient and adaptable to his marketing strategies. Remember, you need to reframe your setbacks. Next time you experience a setback, instead of shutting down, consider making it a growth opportunity. Ask yourself what went right in this experience and what could I have improved. By seeing each misstep as part of your growth, you build the resilience needed to attempt success. And finally, my third strategy, releasing the need for external validation by building your own confidence from within. In an industry as visible as wellness, it is easy to compare yourself to others. Whether it's a competitor's Instagram following or the glossy testimonials on their website, the constant stream of comparisons can make you feel behind or less than. But these comparisons often have little to do with your unique strengths. When we let go of the need for external validation and instead trust our inner voice, we align more closely with our mission and our purpose. Let's look at Emma's story, a wellness coach. She's building a practice without validation. Emma, a nutritionist, started her business in a town with several established wellness centres. Seeing others' success, she frequently felt that her own efforts fell short. She constantly compared her social media engagement, workshop attendance, and clients on those of her peers. This feeling of being behind began to influence her business strategy. She started mimicking others' methods rather than creating programs that were aligned with her own strengths and expertise. However, together she decided to release the need for validation from others and shifted her focus inwards. She began to recognize that her unique approach, offering comprehensive one-to-one sessions and holistic coaching that integrated emotional health with nutritional guidance, was something only she could provide. She let go of the external comparisons and concentrated on the value she could offer uniquely. Over time, her business grew steadily as she attracted clients who were drawn to her distinctive approach. By releasing the need for external validation, Emma built a loyal base who appreciated her authenticity. Letting go of comparison empowered her to feel more confident in her own work, ultimately bringing her closer to her goals. Here's an exercise to try for daily gratitude and reflection. To let go of the need for external validation, try ending each day with a simple gratification exercise. Write down 3 things you are grateful for in your business journey today. This practice helps you stay present and rooted to your unique path. allowing you to feel grounded and fulfilled by what you're building rather than swayed by external comparisons. In conclusion, embracing the present for long-term success is crucial for all business owners. I believe Toll's message in The Power of Now is ultimately about liberation. It's about freeing ourselves from the grip of the past and the anxieties of the future to fully live and create in the present. For wellness professionals, this perspective can be especially powerful. The work we do isn't just about building businesses, it's about offering meaningful experiences, healing, and the growth of our clients. When we are able to let go of past failures and believe what's limiting us, we not only transform our businesses, but also the value we bring to those we serve. Letting go of these limitations doesn't happen overnight, but with a consistent practice, we can free ourselves of the beliefs that no longer serve us. When we let go of self-judgment, we give ourselves permission to innovate and create without fear. When we embrace setbacks as growth, we build resilience. And when we release the need for external validation, we open ourselves to the possibility of the business that reflects our true vision, values, and strengths. The wellness sector is uniquely suited to lead by example in this journey. When we practice and model these principles on our own businesses, we create a ripple effect that not only benefits our growth, but also inspires the work we do to embrace the same principles. The journey to a successful, resilient, and purposeful-driven business begins with the willingness to let go. When we release these limitations, we make room for a future filled with possibilities and growth that are fully aligned with who we truly are. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this discussion has sparked some new perspectives on breaking free from the limiting beliefs that might be holding you back. Before I go, grab your notebook and I want to leave you with a question. What one belief or story have you been holding on to that you are ready to let go of in order to take your wellness business to the next level? Reflect on it and remember, the path to growth often starts with a single shift in mindset.
Thank you for listening to the Profitable Wellbeing Podcast. If you've enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to follow or subscribe, share this podcast and leave a rating and review. To discover more about how you can better understand your finances and increase profitability, dream big and create meaningful business plans and plan exit strategies for long-term financial success, I invite you to book a discovery call with Nicola at nicoladcross.co.uk. See you again soon.